Alright, so today we're going to be talking about the distributive property. Alright, the distributive property is an integer or a variable that is going to be multiplied to the numbers that are inside the parentheses. Okay? Now, if we're going to multiply this 5 inside the parentheses, we're going to multiply it to the 7. Then we're going to multiply it to the 8. So when I rewrite this equation, we're going to say that 5 times what?
7.
5 times 7. Okay? Plus, we got to bring our operation now. 5 times what?
8.
8. Okay, and then 5 times 7 gives us 35. Plus 5 times 8
40.
gives us 40. Now we're going to add 35 plus 40 is 75. Remember, when we do the distributive property, you're taking the variable or the integer on the outside, multiplying it by the parentheses, the numbers that are inside the parentheses there. Alright, next example. 70 times 40 minus 2. So here again, we're going to distribute the 7 to everything inside the parentheses. So 7 times 40 and 7 times 2. So when we write it out, we're going to have 7 times what? 40. Bring down our operation, and then 7 times 2. Alright, and then we're going to solve the problem. What is 7 times 40?
280.
280. Now, if we don't have a calculator, how could we do this as a shortcut?
7 times 4 is 28.
7 times 4 is 28, and then we put our 0 on the end. That gives us 280. Good. Minus 7 times 2. 14. Now, if we don't have a calculator at home, we can do 280 minus 14. Now, can we do 0 minus 4?
No.
No. So what do we have to do for this computation?
Okay.
Okay. Take 1 from the 7, turns it 0 to the 10. So 10 minus 4 is 6. 7 minus 1, and then we bring down the 2. So 280 minus 14 is 266. Remember, simple computation. Remember to borrow from where you need to borrow, and then carry it over. Our next example, we're going to use a negative number, and we're also going to use a variable. Okay, x is our variable. So here we're going to do negative 4 times what?
X.
Times x plus negative 4 times 8. Now, what's negative 4 times x?
4.
Negative 4x plus, what's negative 4 times 8?
Negative 32.
Negative 32. Now, can we do anything else with this problem? Can we combine negative 4x and negative 32? No, because they do not have the same variable. We cannot combine these terms because the variables are not the same. So negative 4x plus negative 32 is our answer. That's as far as we can go with this problem. Next, 3x plus 7 plus z. Here we have multiple variables inside our problem. So now we're going to do 3 times what? X plus 3 times 7 plus 3 times z. Okay. So now let's solve. What's 3 times x?
3x.
3x plus 3 times 7?
21.
21 plus 3 times z?
3z.
3z. Now, is there anything on here we can combine? Can we combine any like terms on this?
Yes.
No. We do not have any variables that are the same, so 3x plus 21 plus 3z is our final answer on this problem. So remember, the distributive property, we're going to take an integer or a variable, and then we're going to multiply it by every number or variable that is inside the parentheses. All right, ready, turn it on.